Welcome back to another TinkerJoe broadcast. TinkerJoe StarCraft here, and this will be my first professional level replay here. And it's all about this guy, Sen, right here. The Taiwanese StarCraft 2 superstar. He was actually professional in StarCraft 1 as well. Transferred over, he was one of the first professional StarCraft players to transfer over to StarCraft 2 immediately upon release and during the beta. And over here we have Ace, that is his Korean name translation here. And I should be doing my philosophy and technology essay due pretty soon, but I decided to do this cast instead because I just need a break from doing this paper. So here we are. This game will be all about Sen for the most part. I'll be focusing on Sen's playstyle as Zerg. He's one of the top Zerg players, and he has a very unique playstyle. Idra, who is, known as the king of Zerg, really has this more macro-oriented style, and Sen is a little bit more adaptable. He's a very aggressive player. We see a 13 extractor going down here, and we also are seeing some fraps lag, but we're good now. His aggressive style seems almost reckless. It's so aggressive. But there's a lot of game sense that Sen has that we can really learn from as Zerg players. Just to keep you updated, completely standard play going on over here. Maybe a little bit more of an economical build, but it looks like this gateway went down around 12. We're seeing double gateway, which means zealot pressure. I believe if we go to this player's camera, Ace's camera, he has not scouted the location of the Zerg player Sen up here. Sen will probably be prepared with speedlings by the time confrontations do start to go down. However, this double gateway pressure will be excellent for this positioning. Sen's about to see, yeah, Sen sees here that they are across from each other here on the shortest brush distance possible from any random spawning point on Metalopolis. So this will dictate the game heavily. If Sen spawned up here, we would probably be seeing a fast expansion, maybe not gas so soon. Looks like the players did pause, but have resumed immediately. Throwing down a Roach Warren in response to seeing this double gateway, and that is brilliant. Any good player would be doing what Sen is doing right now. The Zerglings are denying this probe the scout, because Sen is so... Just watch Sen's Overlord placement. It is incredible. Just the little things about these pro players. He has taken all his drones off gas here so he can focus on producing Zerglings. Sorry about the fraps lag. Don't even understand what's going on with that. But it looks like he might have actually forgot about Ling speed here. My guess would actually be that he's trying to have a little bit of gas to produce these roaches and still keep a mineral-heavy build, being able to retaliate from this. Because as we can see right now, these 6 Zerglings are not going to be able to cut it against Ace's Zealots here. So we will probably be seeing some Queen Micro, maybe pulling some workers off the line. It does look like Ace is waiting for this 4th Zealot to show up, and we'll see pressure any moment now. These roaches are hatching just in time, and he will be able to deal with these zealots, and the zealot pressure is diffused for the time being, chasing them down probably all the way back to Ace's base here. Fraps, stop lagging! I guess I just had to yell at Fraps a little bit so it would stop lagging. Let's see, yes, Sen has thrown 1 worker back on gas just to get a little gas going here, but I think we will be seeing Sen expand pretty soon with this pressure that he's applying. And Sen is so consistent with his aggression. Throwing down a gateway to block this off, actually. These roaches will not be able to do too much damage here with this Stalker back here dealing damage. And he actually should be pulling this Overlord pretty soon. He is trying to just boss this gateway down. And he's doing surprisingly high amounts of damage, so we could see Sen bust in here. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with Sen's ultra-aggressive style of play, where he just almost throws units at his opponent here. And will his Overlord survive? Most likely. This gateway is so close to going down. And I think Sen realizes this, and he's going back in to do a little bit more damage. His army is a bit outmatched at the moment here. pulling back. A lot of stalkers, a lot of zealots to deal with. These stalkers are faster on the ground than these roaches, so you do always get in a bit of danger there when you pull your roaches back early game from a push against stalkers. 2 queens here. And this expansion was placed down amidst the aggression over here, and that's exactly how you expand, ladies and gentlemen. But actually, gentlemen, you gotta apply pressure so your expansion can be safe. That's so fundamental to succeeding in StarCraft 2, most RTSs. So we see a lot of Lings being spawned here, and that's a great response from Sen. Ling speed is about to go down, and he will be able to apply some pressure to the Protoss player. Once again, we do see a cannon here, which is going to prove very, very, very difficult to apply any more pressure here, but this is Sen we're talking about. Oh, and we got a push coming down just as the expansion goes down. He should bring these Zerglings down here. He will be able to deal with this as long as he micros his army effectively. We are seeing these roaches getting focused down, bring down the Zerglings. There you go, Sen. And the Zerglings are coming in for us around, keeping his roaches alive here, and he's totally able to deal with this. The reason why Ace is not pulling these units back is, first of all, he's surrounded. Second of all, running away from these speedlings will always get your units killed. A lot of worse players will just try to be like, oh, I can't deal with this, I need to pull back. And the speedlings will slowly beat down their army until they have none and they've dealt no damage. This pro probably will be placing down a blocking pylon any second now for fear of retaliation from these Lings, from these roaches here. Throwing down 2 more gateways. Looks like we will be seeing a 5 warp gates. Ling is just testing the water here. Does see the cannon, but also sees the complete lack of units. More Zerglings being produced here. Sorry about not bringing up the production tab earlier. Oh boy, and here comes a bunch of Zerglings into the base with a little bit of lag as well. Realizing these sentries will be problematic for them trying to get in here. Sen doesn't want to be trapped inside here with a force field placed here, slowly whittled away by sentries and this cannon. So he's pulling back for the time being. We do see a proxy pylon going down here, so Ace can apply some pressure to the Zerg player while he's trapped inside of his base. And this is a great move. Robo Bay going down as well. Seems a little greedy, I gotta say. That's a large amount of production facilities considering his low amount of units here. And will Sen see this? It looks like he does see this proxy pylon. Maybe he missed it, moving in with some Zerglings here. Yeah, he saw it. And he will be maybe coming around to flank these units with these Zerglings. Here we go. What's Sen gonna do? What's Sen gonna do? And it looks like he is there we go. Coming in for the surround on these sentries, and they will need a heavily force field to stay alive here. Looks like Ace will be alright though. Warping in some stalkers to deal with this. Natural expansion is rather saturated here, so Sen is in the advantage. If we look at the income, he is way ahead. Let's go back to the production here. We do see an Immortal and several Zealots coming in. Immortal is going to deal with these roaches extremely effectively. We do see a push coming in here from the Protoss player, pulling workers off the line. Sen is moving in with both of his queens. We got Zealots coming in here to apply pressure onto the queens. This could be really bad for our Protoss superhero here. Not really laying down the transfusions he could here. About to lose that. Oh boy, how's he going to deal with this? We do see more roaches on the way to deal with all these units here. I think Sen will be okay if he pulls back to the Spine Crawler, which it looks like he's trying to do. And the Protoss player is warping in more units with this proxy pylon that was not destroyed. What's going on here? We got more Immortals coming in. Immortal headed over to the natural expansion of Sen. And he's long distance mining here. Not sure what's going on there. Moving a Spine Crawler forward. Focus on a mostly roach heavy army composition here. Should deal with this Immortal first. And let's see if we see that going down here. Looks like that Immortal is being microed quite heavily. But these Zealots are carelessly being mismicroed. And I think Sen will be able to deal with this just because he has so many roaches to deal with this army here. Pulling a couple workers off the line to ensure the victory here. And we do see our Protoss player retreating, but not before he gets surrounded Looks like we do have roach speed. No roach speed still. Staying on the creep for most of these battles, but he is coming off here. And he could be in a bad position here. Speedlings are coming in, though, and should be able to deal with Stalkers and Immortals, respectively. Trying to get this proxy pylon down because it's so important. Looks like Sen will be okay, though. This Immortal is getting destroyed by Zerglings here, but these Zealots are doing a pretty good job of cleaning up the Zerglings. It's all about Sen keeping this natural expansion at this point, because we do see our player Ace here is running out of minerals, able to keep this proxy pylon alive, and that's so important. Throwing down a couple defensive spine crawlers just so this base can be more secure without so much heavy unit production, but we do see these guys moving in here, and wow, I don't think Sen can deal with this with his current. He needs these spine crawlers up, he needs more roaches. He's in a lot of trouble here, and Sen is GGing. I guess I should have watched this replay before I cast it, because I was trying to showcase how excellently Sen plays. Maybe I will be doing another. Thanks for tuning in. TinkerJoe StarCraft out. Have a good one.